Cyclist has made a miraculous escape after an accident with a truck at Bondi earlier today. The man was trapped under the vehicle's trailer on
Transport officials are defending controversial bike lanes being blamed for...
Camberwell Junction is a major activity centre with heavy movement from cars, trams, trains and pedestrians. However, cycling infrastructure in the area remains fragmented and unsafe. Our analysis focuses on identifying conflict points where cyclists interact with traffic and pedestrian movement. These issues become most visible around major intersections and shared road corridors. In response, our proposal introduces a more connected and protected cycling network to improve safety, accessibility and overall urban mobility within Camberwell Junction. The data shows that 44% of residents work from home, a major increase since 2016, likely driven by advances in digital technology. Driving is the next most common mode at 35.2%, reflecting the continued dominance of cars in Camberwell Junction. Public transport accounts for only 5.3% of journeys despite access to tram and train networks, while walking makes up only just 2.1%, influenced by heavy traffic, wide roads and increased urban density. Cycling is the least used mode at 0.6%, suggesting that the current bike infrastructure is fragmented and not viewed as practical for daily travel. Using QGIS mapping and accident data sets, we overlay bicycle crash locations across Camberwell Junction. The results identify clusters of incidents occurring near major intersections, tram corridors and heavily trafficked roads. Areas where cyclists were required to share lanes with vehicles showed a particularly high concentration of accidents. This heat map is used to show the quantity of accidents occurring in Camberwell area. This demonstrates that the current street conditions create unsafe movement patterns for cyclists and increase conflict between transport users. We then collated comments made by the public from a website called BikeSpot, which ultimately highlighted the concern from the public when cycling within Camberwell Junction. Next, we mapped the current bike lane network and found that it is fragmented and inconsistent, with lanes often ending abruptly or emerging into traffic, creating unsafe conditions. This lack of continuity reduces rider confidence and discourages cycling. Key destinations such as train stations, retail centres and residential areas are also poorly connected by dedicated cycling infrastructure. We explored accessibility through pedestrian and cycling catchment mapping, where current total bike catchment is around 0.4 square kilometres. While Camberwell Junction has strong public transport access, major roads and traffic volumes limit safe cycling connections to key destinations, forcing cyclists onto indirect routes. This highlighted the need for a more connected network that prioritises active transport. Our spatial analysis identified a few key issues. Shared roads and footpaths contributed to 269 fatal bike-related accidents in Camberwell between 2015 and 2020. 55% of planned cycling corridors remain unsafe or unbuilt, creating fragmented infrastructure throughout the suburb. And increasing density placing further pressure on infrastructure, with 41.9% of dwellings already medium to high density and over 10,000 new builds planned. In response to these findings, our team developed Chainlink, a proposal focused on connecting and strengthening cycling infrastructure throughout Camberwell Junction. Our proposal aims to improve safety, efficiency and accessibility while encouraging more sustainable transport behaviour. Introducing a network of protected cycling corridors along Burke Road, Riversdale Road and Camberwell Road, creating continuous connections between transport hubs, retail centres and residential areas. By separating cyclists from vehicle traffic, the design improves both safety and rider comfort. Our analysis of parking in Camberwell Junction revealed that the precinct already contains a large amount of existing car parking, around 647 spaces. Removing car parking from key streets allows for wider and more protected bike lanes. We also redesigned a street section to create a more balanced and people-orientated experience. The proposal includes removing on-street parking, keeping existing roads, widening protected bike lanes, and adding a buffer for cyclist protection. Chainlink responds to the issue of shared roads by introducing protected bike lanes along each road segment. Pressure-activated kinetic lighting improves cyclist visibility and helps track bike movement. To address fragmented infrastructure, the proposal introduces a dedicated cycling route that follows existing train lines, connecting a continuous network designed specifically for bike users. In response to increasing urban density, bike traffic lights are proposed at all intersections to reduce conflict points and help prevent common cycling accidents in Camberwell. Using PedCatch to test our new bike lane infrastructure, the total bike catchment area has significantly increased to approximately 10 square kilometres, allowing users to reach greater distances on a safe and efficient bike route. Overall, this project demonstrates how data-driven urban analysis can be used to identify critical issues within Camberwell Junction's cycling network and inform safer, more connected infrastructure solutions. Through the Chainlink proposal, the project reimagines the precinct as a more accessible, sustainable and people-focused urban environment that supports active transport and improves movement for all users.